So I really hope Martell did not go down to Atlanta and embarrass us like this. I'm not thrilled hearing that he got into it with Kenya Moore at all. I was all for him snapping on getting Marceau together and Maurice together and putting them in their place when it came down to what Miss Wanda was doing, talking about questioning the paternity of his kids or whatever. But I don't like hearing that he got into it with Kenya, because one thing about it is I don't like it when men go back and forth with women. I mean, I'll try to be fair. I listen to what men say, and they feel as though that the woman shouldn't be getting in the man's face and blah, 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 and all that other stuff. But I don't know. It's just a part of me that just feels as though like a man should just fall back. And if Sheree's there in the scenario of how I'm thinking it played out, let Sheree handle her friend, woman to woman. But I don't like hearing that Martell is clapping back, and it was very intense with the two of them. Hopefully it's not as much sauce as they trying to put on this pepperoni pizza as they trying to make it out to be. Maybe it wasn't that serious, but I don't know. I don't like it. And I also don't like how Sheree was trying to throw a little dig at Candy and Todd, saying at first people didn't like Todd when he first got on the show. What does that have to do with anything? See, it be those little side notes that nobody asks her to sing. Just stick to the topic at hand. All right. They just want the best for you. Someone other than a person that just didn't recently get out of a marriage and didn't recently just have an outside baby on his wife. I would want better for my friend too. And it's kind of confusing to me that she doesn't see that. Even if she wants to have fun and she's not looking at anything serious, you can't find somebody with a little less baggage in Atlanta, or even, hey, you like Huntsville men in Huntsville. There's somebody that has all that going on with him. You know what I mean? That's causing all that toxicity wherever he goes. So I feel like, all right, you thinking that this is just a little light thing, I'm going to have my fun, and that's it. But I don't know, sis. I feel like you need to tread with caution. And that's how, I think Nene said something like that. Proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution.
So that's all I got to say about that situation.
Andy and Kenya, I hate to cause some drama, but it doesn't seem like they're big fans of the new man, which is so funny because they don't know him. But but no one was a big fan of Todd either when he first came on, was he?
And another thing, I feel as though that people did not like Todd. The only person that didn't like Todd when he first came on the show was basically Mama Joyce or whatever. So I feel like she's comparing apples to oranges in this instant. I don't feel like none of Candy's friends ever said that Todd was a bad guy. They were actually Team Todd, So I don't really get what she was getting at, what she was trying to hate on. But hey, girl, have your fun. I feel like she shouldn't even took it personally if she's just having fun with Martell. But because, look, see, women, we can't lie about our feelings. As soon as it was time to, she could have been the bigger woman and let that go, because who cares what they think about Martell if you just having fun. But to make it personal and bring Todd in and say people didn't like Todd when he first arrived. And don't get it twisted. Just because Kenya is asking about Martell doesn't mean that she actually cares about Martell. Sometimes you have to do that with your friends, your sisters, and all that other stuff. Oh, how's such and such doing? Even though you do not care about the guy, even though you don't like the guy like that. But you know that they care about him, and you're trying to make them feel good and, support them, even though you really don't like them. So the guy that they're dating. So I feel like Sheree is getting it confused as usual. It's like, nah, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I know Melody is somewhere laughing her behind off right now. To know that Martell is someone else's headache is probably a weight lifted off of her shoulders. Because who wants to be with somebody that's disrupting their friendships and that's clapping at their female friends? Like, that is not cool. I just would not want that for my guy. I would not want him to do that and go toe to toe with my friends and give my friends a piece of his mind. As Carlos had mentioned, how Martell is one of those people that's going to speak up and speak his mind, and you're going to know how he feels. See, that's the problem. I feel as though he can feel, but it's a way to go about it. You are still talking to a woman, and I feel like even though that may be antiquated, old-fashioned, I still feel like there's some things that should be in place, like some boundaries that shouldn't get crossed. But that's just me. That's how I think about the situation. But other than that, let me know how you guys feel. And also, do not forget to check out some of this Team Melody merchandise I created using Teespring. I will leave the description I will leave the link to the store in the description. And also, do not forget to use the code early bird, because I just started it. Somehow, I'm going to learn how to integrate it with my YouTube channel. So that way, it'll be like right at the bottom of a video, so you just go boop boop boop. But right now I'm still trying to figure it out, y'all, so please bear with me. But thanks again for your support. It's definitely not necessary, but just something to check out as we boss up and level up. This is a whole journey, this is a whole movement. So I hope that, for the most part, even though the show has turned, I do feel as though I learned, at least from doing these reviews and talking about this show, that I was able to be inspired by Melody's journey. Like, I love the fact, we talked about it last night during our live, how she really was able to bounce back. She's like the comeback queen for me. Forget a comeback group. That is the comeback queen, because she's showing you how to move in a room full of vultures. She wasn't crying in the corner. Like, she's literally glowed up. I feel like she was always that girl, but like seeing her really flourish after this divorce is like very excited about. And I feel like we all as women have that inside of us. Nothing is going to stop us. We be all the way up.
I am on my way up.
So, check out the merchandise if you so please. But other than that, like I said, thanks again for your support, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent. Met Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent.